Let me see how long I'm going to do that. Okay, so we're back. Hello, everyone. I'm Latrice the Enlightener, and I'm so excited about being here with y'all tonight. Y'all know that my goal is to motivate, encourage, and inspire you by way of somebody else's testimony. And tonight I have with me Lakeva Stone, and I'm so excited about that. Lakeva is going to share her testimony with you all. And I want you guys to take whatever part of her testimony it is that you need to put on the shelf. Keep it for later on. God, if you gave her a breakthrough, I expect you to do the same thing for me. So know the reason why you watching this video. This is not for you to like take, and like, oh God, let me go ahead and say this with all this other kind of stuff. This video, I come to y'all to motivate, to encourage, and to inspire you by way of real people's testimony. And Lakeva has given me the honor of sharing her testimony with you all, for you to put something on your shelf. And I'm so excited about her being here. If you all want to go ahead and share this video with your family and with your friends, and get them to tune in and hear Lakeva's story. I know y'all know her. She's from Thompson. Lakeva, you're not Thompson's very own, are you?
No.
Sorry.
But that's all right. I've been long enough for that time.
So, man, Lakeva, I'm so glad you decided to come share your story with me. Like, so y'all, to start off with, I want to share with y'all how I got Lakeva to come talk to me. It was like one day I was just chilling out doing something. I don't know what I was doing. But anyway, God laid it on my heart. Did I inbox or did I call you? I inboxed Lakeva. And I was basically just telling her, like, man, you got a story to tell. Like, it's something on the inside of you that people need to know about. People need to hear your story. And Lakeva was like, man, look, you got to give me some time. You got to give me some time. You got to give me some time. But she, Lakeva, you tell them what you said.
Okay, when she called me, I was going through something at that very moment. I actually was trying to transition because God had hit me like a ton of bricks a couple of days before that. And so I had 1 foot in and 1 foot out. I was going through a lot, and when she called, I was like, well, one thing that I never want to do is go before the people and say the wrong thing, because when you out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if you angry, then that's what's gonna come out. Right. So I don't ever want to, set somebody back by me saying the wrong thing. So that was one reason why I wanted to wait. As well as, it was funny that you did reach out to me, though, because God had already been dealing with me that day. Normally, I'm very, very private about, the trial part. Mm-hmm. I'll come forth and say, well, God brought me through blah, 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 blah. And I tell people after I'm out.
Right.
But this time, God started speaking, and he was saying, no, tell the people why you in.
Right.
Because I have a very big audience. I know so many people. I deal with so many different people, young and old. And so show them how you get up and how you keep it moving.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because what happened was, I had left a couple of months ago. Me and my husband had moved to Carrollton, Georgia. Mm-hmm. And as soon as I got there, I was under attack. I'm talking about as soon as I got there, it was just like back-to-back stuff. And then something hit between me and him, and we just couldn't get it right. And everything was going on. So finally I was like, oh, I got to have a break. I got to go. I got to go. So I just, whatever I could get into Dodge, I put that stuff in that car, and I came on back to Thompson. And so when I came back...
Well, I got a question with you.
Go ahead.
So you came back. So were you afraid, or did you even think about, well, what people are going to say? Because I just said I had to go, I had to leave, and I was moving away. And so coming back, was there any thought inside of your head about, okay, so like, maybe I should not come back now, because what people going to say? Did other folks have any influence on you? Like, did that thought ever come in your mind?
I must say that thought did. It really did. But I'm going to say this too. And I got to do it this way, because what it was this. It was so much going on. I was at another job, because I worked in Thompson Walmart for 19 years.
Right.
So to go to another Walmart, I didn't know nobody. I messed around and got injured there. And so once I got hurt, people looking at me like I'm crazy. So I'm having trouble at home. I'm having trouble at work. I wasn't having no peace nowhere. Then it looked like issues and things started trying to come up in the church. So I was only getting peace in the car from home to work, from work to church,
in
from
the drive.
Yeah, that's it. Only in the drive. And so what happened was, and I guess this is a testimony, a part of the testimony in itself, that I had allowed the enemy to block me up so I couldn't do nothing. It was like I couldn't pray, I couldn't talk, I couldn't speak. I wanted to call people. I wanted to talk. When I tell you, I was locked up. Mm-hmm. I was locked up and bound severely.
Wow.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I ended up coming home. I got here, and some people that I really thought that I could count on. I was like, when they was, oh man, come on home, don't worry about that. I got you. I got here, and I ain't seen them yet.
Where they at though?
I'm probably watching the live. I hope you on him. You understand?
Oh my God.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just being honest.
You understand? Mm-hmm.
But no, seriously though, like I was very hurt by the fact of it's so many people, man, that I've spoken into their lives, prayed for them in private, put money in their hand just because God told me to bless you. It's so many things that I've done for so many people. And my thing was this: don't nobody owe me nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I did what I did out of the kindness of my heart and out of the woman that God has made me to be.
Right.
But at the same time, my mind was like, I wasn't the prophet at all. I'm not playing. I was not at all, because in my mind I was like, where are all of the people? First of all, when I came home, a few people was like, what you doing back? Oh, I got a little business to handle, because some things going on with my son too, and so I just left it at that to keep people, kind of right. But at the same time, this is the thing: I didn't work for almost 30 days. I wasn't doing hair. I was off all social media. I wasn't doing nothing. I had shut down a lot of stuff. I didn't want to have to answer no whole bunch of questions. I didn't want to have to talk to no whole bunch of people. When I changed my phone number, I gave my number only to a very few select people. Mm-hmm. This was the thing though. I said, everybody know where my mama stayed. Well, ain't nobody stopped by here and checked on me. Not one person. So now the enemy starts speaking again, you see.
Right.
He done been messing with me the whole time. I was in Atlanta. Right. So now that I'm here, where are all the people at who said they had me?
Right.
Where the people at who said you ain't got nothing to worry about? I always got you. Now, listen, I ain't talking about everybody. Because I got about 3 or 4 people I know that if I really needed something, I could have called them.
Right.
I'm not talking about them 3 or 4 people. I'm talking about some of the other people that you shouldn't have to know what's wrong with somebody. They say, hey man, I know you ain't working. Here go $10.
Right.
I know you ain't working. Do you need anything? And at the end of the day, to me, you shouldn't even ask me, do I need anything? Do me like I done did you. Put it in your hand.
Right.
I don't pay so many people's light bills, house notes, car notes. You understand? Over the years, exactly. And so when you look around and you in a bind and you don't see nobody but God,
you ain't got to do the process of elimination. They've been cut their own self
real quick.
They've been cut.
They real quick.
Right.
But at the end of the day, too, I had to sit back and also evaluate that process too. God built me totally different from the way He built a lot of people. Mm-hmm. And unfortunately, as mean as I try to act and be at times,
she a fake thug, y'all. She a fake thug.
No, I'm saying seriously, I can't stay mad at people.
That's good. That's good.
It's great. But sometimes, I can't stay mad at people.
And sometimes you feel justified by the stuff that people do to you. You feel like, okay, I got room to be mad at you. But
real good.
I can't because of who I am.
But you know what though? The Bible says if you have an art with your brother or sister, you go to them.
Right.
I ain't got no art with nobody. So God took care of me. I was only late and behind on one bill. But wait a minute.
That is so good.
But let me show you the testimony in that. It was my car note. They called me and said, we going to take them payments and put them to the bank because you ain't never late. Don't worry about it. So that ain't even late. Wow. God made a way for everything that I needed. He made a way. So it don't matter whether they did it or not.
Right.
When a person won't do, God will do it. Yeah. Not one time, every time.
And it's a matter of trusting Him.
Yes, God.
Yeah.
Because I had to listen. So let me tell you the part of what happened. So I came home. I was hanging out with some people, and I just started riding, had my windows down, and I was, hey, that ain't accurate.
She was getting her groove back.
Listen, not that groove. I mean, I get that groove back. Not that groove. But I came home, man. I was playing all kind of music, and don't get me wrong, I do like rap music, but I never listened to rap music loud like that. I was just bumping, like 98 bumping, real good.
Oh, 98.
Ooh, way back.
That was 98, graduation day.
Right, you understand?
Yeah.
So I'm playing that music. I'm just riding, and then one day, I don't know how I ended up in the car, and the church music was playing. Mm-hmm. I broke out in a prayer. I was praying so hard. I pulled in my yard and I was praying so hard and crying and shouting so bad. It was people walking had stopped. They stopped. They were just stopping. Because I don't know, they needed it too or what. Or they thought something was sure enough wrong. But I was praying so hard. I said, I'm going to have to pray till I line my own self back up.
Right.
I was way out of order. Because that's not who I am no more. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, and I tell anybody this, I did that longer than I've been doing this. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, I've been gifted since I've been little, so I can't say that. That's not who God called and ordained me to be.
Right.
Where I lived a long time ago in Savannah and the things that I've done that was imparted in me, those things were imparted into me from the generational things. You understand? From family. That's not who God called me to be.
Right.
And I had to line up quick because I was spiraling. When I say I was spiraling, I about 2 steps from saying, calling somebody and said, let's make a shake. What's up? What we gonna do?
Okay.
So, I'm being honest because I was like, okay, my money looking funny. This car, I don't like my stuff to be late, so I was in my feelings.
Right.
I was like, now I still might can make a few phone calls and see if we get some money. What we gonna take this 50 and turn it into? Some of y'all know the answer. So, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? So when you have that type of background, when you get set back, man, it's so easy to go backwards.
Right.
But I will say, I had a friend that reached out. She was like, I passed you when I almost wrecked my car. I didn't know why you had that music playing.
And you need them friends. You need them friends.
She was like, why your music up like that, honey? I started praying for you. And I said, child, I don't know. I was in it too. and in being honest, I said, you know what? That don't look good. And if she's saying something, all these other people that I'm trying to pull along and pull out, I'm sending folks back.
Right.
When I first started getting into ministering and just walking with God closer, I said, God, if you ever give me a platform, if you ever give me an audience, don't let me be a minister, a pastor, a prophet, whatever you want to title me as, a motivational speaker. Don't ever let me be somebody gonna set people back.
Right.
So I had to regroup quickly. You know what I'm saying? I was going through something. So when going through, I was just like, you know what, bump this. I'm about to be single. It don't even matter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, marriage over, bump it. I'm just going to be wide open. I ain't been free in a long time.
Lord.
That's how I was feeling. And, at the end of the day, I'm grateful that nothing really came through. Nothing like men-wise. You know what I'm saying? Because, of course, when dudes knew I was at home, they was coming. They was coming. You know what I'm saying? They was coming.
You might as well keep it real. You gonna keep
I'm being all the way real. But at the end of the day, God kept blocking stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody supposed to pick me up. They don't even show up. Where you was? Oh, so happened. Oh, okay. Oh, well, bless y'all. Since you stood me up, don't even worry about it. I'm good on. Lord. I don't need you to take me nowhere anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I'm serious.
So this when you came back home?
When I came back home for that month, them 30 days, I was all off the course.
Lord.
I was off the course.
But what got you back on the course was the idea of knowing what you had told God previously.
Right, and about to set people back. And that's something that I don't want to do.
And I think that's big all by itself. When you see that your purpose is greater than you, like when you can look at the picture like, you know what, this ain't even all about me. This is for somebody else. And I want to touch somebody else's life. Like, that's awesome to have people around you that like, I got to pour into these people. And I can't keep on cutting the food because I know I'm cutting the food. Like, you knew you was cutting the food. Like,
at first I didn't. Because, you
knew you was cutting the food.
No, I'm serious. At first, I was so messed up by everything that had happened, things that had been said, things that had been done, being betrayed by people that I've been friends with for years prior to me coming back here. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, you know what? Forget it. Bump all of this, and not only that, church folk fake and phony too. I was mad with everybody. I was mad with everybody but God now. I was mad, but I was mad. I was mad with everybody. I was like, these people preaching and saying all kind of stuff. These folks living any kind of way, and they think they're supposed to be teaching and preaching. If I couldn't, I'm going to be honest with you. If I didn't hear God for myself, if I didn't know there was a real, if people really couldn't hear what Lord was saying, I would have left church alone.
Wow.
That's just how heavy everything had gotten. So the reason I told that much of the story and the reason that I came with that portion of it is because I want to say, don't let anything separate you from God. Right. Nothing. Because I'm telling you, we graduated Friday. Saturday, I started at Walmart, so that's what I done for 19 years. Never had to file unemployment. I was in there looking stupid. I didn't know what I was doing. I'm for real. I felt real dumb sitting in there because I was like, ma'am, can you help me? You know what I'm saying? I really felt like a baby or just foolish in there. I didn't know what I was doing. And then there's all this different stuff you got to do. You know,
and then on top of that, pride kicking in.
Well, listen, no, I needed my money, so whatever it got to do, let's get that because I'm going to need it.
But you didn't care about that part. Pride just stayed long. I need to get this money.
Yeah, we got to figure this out. It was aggravating, though. And I'm going to say this, you know, I needed that, though.
Mm-hmm. Humbling.
It was more than a humbling experience. It made me reevaluate a whole lot of things. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Sometimes a chain of events will change everything.
Right.
And it changed everything real quickly for me. Because, you know what I'm saying, I'm like, you know, why you folks just sitting at home, you ain't getting a check, you need to get up and do something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it made me look at things in a whole new way, in a whole nother light. And even with that, you know, I don't know. It's like, that was hard for me. Not being able to, not knowing, and then it was a gap. Like, I was like, okay, I filed for it this week. I'm thinking I'm going to get a check next week. They were like, no, it's going to be like 2 or 3 weeks. Hey, wait, them people ain't waiting on their money. What you talking about? You know what I'm saying?
Who gonna stop them from calling me? Yeah.
Not only that, what about all these other stuff? I got some necessities here. I live a certain type of way. I'm going to need my stuff right.
I need my nail done.
Amen, bless them. Hair too. I need to buy a piece of hair. Mm-hmm.
Girl. Mm-hmm. So did you find out that wasn't really, really, really necessary, that you didn't have to do that?
No, I got to have a piece of hair now. I ain't gonna listen.
So she wasn't broke all the way down. That's what we saying. No, she wasn't broke all the way down.
No. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is sometimes you ain't got to look like what you're going through.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That, you know, and I refuse to look like a chicken head.
Right.
Because these the last couple. These last couple gonna buy me a pack of hair. We gonna stretch these tracks before we can stretch them and put it out there. Listen, it's plenty of times people are going through.
Right.
But if you wear that on your face,
right,
what happened to the child of God?
Yeah.
See, folk might have seen me riding with the music on, but they didn't know I was going through nothing. I knew I was going through something, but they didn't. They go, oh Lord, she done got set back. That's all they can say.
Right.
But at the end of the day, I was going through something mentally.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm sharing that portion of it with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes when a person's A game ain't they A game, somebody need to check and say, what's wrong with you?
Right.
So I bless God for the few people that did say, I don't know what you talking about. I have a few people say, I don't know what you talking about. That ain't right, people. Yes, it is. I'm single.
Oh God.
You know,
so how long? So leaving and coming back, you were single. So you're not single now, though, right?
God, no, I wasn't single then. I was single in my head.
Oh. See, that means something. That means something. She was single in her head, but not on paper. That means something.
Yeah,
y'all need to catch that.
Yeah, catch that. I was single in my head.
She was single in her head for about 2 seconds. So about the being single in your head. So tell me about your marriage.
All right. So with the marriage, me and Jonathan have been married like 2 years. We've been together about 3. It's been about 3. The first year was okay. And then some things turned upside down. Mm-hmm. And it started being a lot of arguments and this, that, and the third, and a bunch of foolishness. And so because he's so vocal and I'm so vocal, we have incorporated so many people into our marriage. Mm-hmm. So what happened was he always buying flowers and this, that, and the third, and bring stuff. Like he would bring stuff to my job. He would record it and put it out there that he's doing this, that, and the third. Doing Facebook Live. Buy me a new ring, bring it up there. So when the trouble started and they stopped seeing the flowers, it was, I ain't seen you get no flowers in a while. What's wrong with y'all and me being me? None, we good. Appreciate it.
No, the butt.
Thank you. But you know, so what I told him was this. Cause I went that whole month, like I said, man, I just gave him my phone number today. I'm for real. We've been talking through Messenger. Like literally, we only been talking and texting through Messenger. I was not.
So y'all all working on getting it back together.
Yes.
So let me ask you this question that I know that you heard a lot and that I've heard a lot about him being gay.
Okay, this is the thing. Jonathan used to walk in homosexuality years ago prior to me meeting him. He told me everything about his past that I needed to know when I met him. I've never seen him cross-dress. I've never seen any of that.
Right.
I so happened some kind of way, an old picture that somebody tagged him in popped up on Facebook one time. If it wasn't for that, I never would have even saw that. Okay. Now, so this is the thing. I don't see him like people who may know him from then.
Right.
I can't see you like that because I ain't never saw you like that.
Right.
We probably done crossed paths, but I didn't know him then. When I met him in the church. He's always been a man of God. He gonna always be a man of God. Even in our disagreement, and I was telling somebody this yesterday, even in me and him disagreeing, I never could say that boy ain't a man of God. Right. And anybody who say that, it be lying. He's one of the most powerful men of God I've ever met. And so one of the things is, Jonathan knows church. But he didn't know relationship or understand marriage. You know what I'm saying? And so, like I said, I think we both probably incorporated too many people. So, like I told him this time, let's not be so vocal about us on, social media because it draws too much of attention. As well as, at the end of the day, if what we doing is what we gonna do, it don't matter about nobody else.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This is not my first rodeo with a marriage. This is my second marriage. So, with this being my second marriage, I'm good. Me and him have talked about some things. We don't work some things out. He's apologized for made some errors of correction. But while I've been home, God corrected me about some things. You know what I'm saying? So I can't point all the finger at him, but we did need to separate. So, it's even a blessing in that.
Right.
Because this is the thing. As people watch me get back up, right now I'm sleeping on a day bed in my mama's house. When I moved out a long time ago, my room turned into a game room or like a man cave, and then the other small room is where I'm at, and what my mama is a day bed in there. I'm sleeping in a day. That room might be the size of a Suburban. You understand? So when you have to be in a room almost the size of a jail cell, if not smaller, you got a lot of time to think. You got a lot of time to pray. You got a lot of time to see things differently.
Right.
And I'm going to just be honest. And since we own a lie, I want to say, I allowed the enemy to trick me out of my blessing. And the reason I say that is because I wasn't supposed to come back to Thompson. But I was so aggravated and I was so frustrated. I was just like, God, I need a word right now. Now, somebody gave me a word. She gave me an excellent word. I'm not saying that she wasn't accurate at the time, but just like God heard my prayer,
right?
The enemy heard my prayer too because I had just prayed the prayer out loud. So when I got home and I got myself together, I started saying, God, I denounce every word that has been given to me prior to you telling me to go to Carrollton. Me and Jonathan both got that same word that was our church. This is where we supposed to be. God even told me as far as with my hair business, that's where I would launch from. You understand?
Yeah.
Anything after that, I told God to just wipe all of it out. I don't know what was true, what wasn't true. I had too much going on. I was too full of all kind of commotion. And when you frustrated, you can't hear nothing, you can't see nothing, you don't know what's right or wrong. So now that I'm in a place, I can hear and I can see. And I even told one of my friends yesterday, baby, listen, I know sometimes people don't understand, but you gotta tell people, hold on, I need a break.
Right.
I got to step back so I can really truly see what's going on. I need to be able to see who's for me. I need to be able to hear what the Lord is saying. Listen, Jesus didn't do what he did when he went off away from the people when they went to sleep for nothing.
Right.
I need this time. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I love y'all, but you can't go all the way with me. Hold on. Let me go over here.
And you didn't need everybody else's stuff.
And see, that was part of the problem. Everybody got something to say. Girl, if I was you, I'd go. Don't leave off the dudes. Oh, that boy don't want you in the first place. You know they're gonna say that. Right. You understand what I'm saying? So when you getting all this and that, no, don't worry about him. Don't worry about that. It'll be all right. You're gonna be straight. you know, it was too many voices.
Right.
And y'all don't talk so much to I don't allow. And listen, this is the thing. It ain't their fault. It's mine. Because I allowed you to speak on something that you should never even had an opinion on. Because at the end of the day, like this is how I see it. Check this out now. So one of the things that was an issue for me was this. Some of the people that were saying go, your husband or your boyfriend got a baby on you. My husband ain't got no baby on me. We just can't get along from time to time. You understand? Some of y'all getting beat up. And you telling me to go, why you ain't going? You getting black out. I ain't got no black out. I ain't got to put no makeup on. Unless I want.
Right.
You know what? You understand what I'm saying? When you dealing with people that's speaking on something, but you in a situation.
Right.
You messing with somebody's husband. How you going to speak on me? And I'm letting you.
Right.
I'm clogged up, showing up, then ain't
To the top.
Yeah.
Explosive
because
type.
I'm asking you for your opinion, or I'm listening to you when I know what you done been through and what you done had going on. You still with your husband, so what you saying is, I got grace for mine, but I ain't got nothing for yours.
Right.
That's inaccurate.
Right.
You can't have grace for one person and don't have grace for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I feel like your level of leadership or your level of where you sit in the church, you ain't got no whole bunch of grace when it come down to certain things with me. You understand?
Right.
Because it say, no, the Bible say judgment started in the house. It didn't say I'm starting back there where the pew sitters at. I'm starting in here. Right. Up here, these people at the pew, that's all, up here at the pulpit. Yeah, we gonna start up here. So if we gonna start up here, I'm gonna need you to act like you got some sense and govern yourself, because he coming to talk to us first. Mm-hmm. Since you said I hear the Lord say, right?
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So with my husband is a minister. So I was struggling with some of the stuff that he was saying and doing. Hey, you a minister, govern yourself. Husband, love your wife like you love the church.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so we bumping heads. This is a problem. You know, and
him accountable.
Right. I'm gonna hold him accountable. He gonna hold me accountable. So then when he say something to me, you need to shut up. You understand? Just foolishness.
Yeah.
It's foolishness. But at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, he's a prophet. I'm a prophetess. And at the end of the day, I look at it like this. Whatever that happened between me and him, whatever his past was, listen, I can't speak on Jonathan's past. I wasn't there. But I can't speak on mine. And a lot of people that now follow me, I done dated their boyfriends, and they know it. I was very wild. I was very harsh. I had a whole bunch of issues back in the day. I did. It's the truth.
Lakeva said,
every car I don't ever had tint on the windows. That Dodge is the only car I don't ever had that ain't had no tint on the window. And them tint was on that window for a reason, because somebody's boyfriend probably sitting on the passenger side.
But now you free.
Oh, God, thank you. Thank you.
Lakeva said, now I'm telling y'all, this is what I want to encourage y'all about. Man, this is called transparency.
Yeah.
And if you have not reached a place like this in your life, you need to get here. This is the place. Lakeva's at a place like to where right now she is able to share her story with you all and not even be so concerned about what you got to say, what you gonna think
they
about.
They already done said it though.
Right. But they didn't already said it. But like when you able to come clean with your own self and let the people see your truth, it's like so now what you got against me? What you got now?
They ain't have nothing in the first place. It's all right.
Yeah, but you know, people think that they have this stuff. Like,
but see, let me show you something.
You look good outside. She got this all together, but like she keeping it real with y'all.
But see,
you need to get to this place.
Listen, this is the thing with that, man. Listen, I have been blessed, honestly, for real. Even when we was in school, I never really hung with a certain clique. I've been blessed to be able to hang with this one, that one, this group, whether it's the nerds, whether it's the wild girls, whether who, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was blessed to be able to hang with any and everybody.
Right.
So I've always had a very popular status. Mm-hmm. So I've always been under the radar. So when you get in a situation, like with my first marriage, it was so under the radar. You know what I'm saying? It was. Listen, it was.
Like, I didn't even know that you was married like before, but like, you know how when people bring you somebody else's story, like people was carrying your story.
You can't carry that because that way heavy, baby.
No. I mean, they carry it to tell it to somebody.
But let me explain something to you. Can't nobody carry this for him like me.
Tell the story then.
First of all, my thing is this. In my first marriage, you know, everybody know I married the Booster. Mm-hmm. Booster was on drugs smoking crack the whole time I was with him.
So you knew going in that he was on drugs.
Yeah.
So what made you?
This is the thing. I look at people hard and what you can be. I can't look at what people say you are, what you got going on.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, at the end of the day, that boy taught me so much. I can't take nothing from him. I learned a lot from that relationship. See, this is the thing. See, people, girl, what you want with him? He this and he that. But see, what you fail to realize is, when I met Booster, I was in a bad place with myself.
Mm-hmm.
And he poured so much stuff into me. He taught me so much. He actually was the person who put me in a holiness or a Pentecostal church. Mm-hmm. He was the one who took me to that kind of church. I wouldn't even be probably where I'm at if I had still just been in a regular Baptist church. So that's what people fail to realize. You don't know what ingredients somebody's pouring on somebody.
Right.
You don't know why they do what they do. I wasn't hard up for no man, never have been. I don't happen to know. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just being honest.
I'm listening to you.
You know what I'm saying? I'm being honest. I've never had an issue getting a man. Rather even after I gained the weight, I don't have no problem getting no man.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get him because that was the only person who was trying to talk to me. I chose him because this person is taking the time up with me. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. This for his heart right. You know what I'm saying? He got some jacked up weight, but that ain't got nothing to do with me. And I would truthfully say, and I bless the Lord for it, that boy always kept his outside my door. It did not come on the inside. We didn't have them type of issues. People went, how you deal with him? Because how he act out there ain't how he act in here. Mm-hmm. And anybody who know him from sitting in churches, that boy preached the walls down.
Oh, he's a preacher?
No, he wasn't a preacher, but he would preach the walls down. He done, like if he had to teach or something in church when he was walking right, he know the word. The God is in him. Mm-hmm. And so the God in me was God enough to keep trying to push him. So while everybody was pushing him away, oh girl, grab your purse, here come Booster. You know what I'm saying? I ain't with that. I'm not with that.
So what did that make you feel like though? Like,
it should have been what it made him feel like. It made me feel like nothing. I ain't stolen.
Okay, I'm talking about, but you and his wife, but you know how like some stuff that your husband do or that your man do, no reflection on you whatsoever. You got
listen, anybody who know me know I don't steal. The last time I listen, y'all gonna all know this long time ago. What was it? Foot Locker was at the end of our little shopping center then.
Right.
No, was that Foot Locker?
No.
Foot Locker. It wasn't here before. It was something else that used to sit on that corner. But anyway,
okay, I know. Yeah, shoes on Payless somebody.
It was a tennis shoe store selling that corner. Okay, so I stole something. One of my homegirls had moved. Her mama was on crack. I called myself and to steal some stuff for her to help her out. I almost got caught in the Family Dollar when CVS was beside it. I went in there. I came out. Listen, the mail people got a whole bunch of Family Dollar stuff. Because when they got behind me, it was a blue mailbox right there. Saved my life.
Lord.
I threw all the stuff in there. Went in CVS and came out. When I came out, they started patting me down. Me walking down that shopping center walkway, I made up my mind then. Did my last day stealing. I ain't stole nothing. I had to be 16, 17 years old.
Wow.
That's the last time I stole anything. And so since we at that bit of the portion, let's back it up. Mm-hmm. When I first moved to Thompson, we came here with 2 bags of clothes. I came here with 2 bags of clothes. And half of the clothes that was in there was too little for me. You know, I didn't know nobody. So yeah, I stole a lot of stuff because my mama was so mentally messed up from being beaten. She couldn't really take care of me. She had a lot going on with herself mentally at that point. Right. You know what I'm saying? And so to keep some strain off of her, I just did what I had to do to survive. You know what I'm saying? And so in understanding that.
How old were you when y'all came, you said?
15.
15 years old.
Yeah, I was 15 when we moved up here. And that's what I'm saying. I came in from an abused home. You know, I got here and you know, I really didn't make a whole bunch of friends at first because, right. you're stranger. And then I had that jacked up attitude coming from the city, coming here. So everybody, hey, how you doing? Get out my face. You know, so I was kind of rude at first. So, it just was a lot going on, man. I done been through so much in my life, but I'll say this. I don't think I'd change a thing. Because I wouldn't be able to sit here and do what I'm doing now. Because if I was worried about what people was going to say or whatever. And so in the beginning, y'all, let me tell y'all, she asked me, she said, what can I not touch? I don't got nothing to hide. It ain't nothing about me that she can't touch. Because at the end of the day, it's somebody already that I've already blessed Stop worrying about what people say. Stop worrying about what people got going on and do you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And so for me, it's nothing that I don't mind telling my story because I'm helping somebody.
Right.
They can see that, listen, I done been through so much. Every car that I don't ever had was mine. My name on it. I done struggled and worked for everything that I've got. I ain't cheat nobody. I ain't steal from nobody. I ain't rob nobody. I worked to get it.
Right.
So when I look at the minor accomplishments, they major accomplishments when you start talking about a girl that came out straight out the hood. You know, and when we lived in Savannah, my dad and them had a trailer in the backyard where they stole liquor out of and they played cards and gambled back there. Mm-hmm. I was supposed to have been selling, I supposed to have been in the front selling sodas and this and that and the third, but I actually was in the house with them boys and I was selling crack. So I was 13 years old selling dope with the boys. You understand? Wow. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So you want to say, oh, she rough, she this, she ghetto, she this and that and the third. You don't know where I came from though.
Right.
So to know that I came from something like that, and I might not be where I want to be, but I'm headed that way.
Right.
So in heading that way, watch the journey. Learn something from me. Mm-hmm. That's why I wanted to do this. Because I want you to learn, you know what I'm saying? Not you, but you know, people to learn something.
I can learn from you too.
Well, yeah. I'm just saying, you know, learn something from me. Your past does not dictate where you headed.
Right.
What people saying about you does not dictate who you are, what's going on with you, where you headed, what's going, you know, it doesn't.
And even what you don't have right now does not dictate to you what you're gonna be. Like that's major in somebody's testimony, man. Like Lakeva said she was without a job for 30 days and it totally switched some stuff inside of your mind and helped you see with a different eye other people's situation. Like I'm telling you what I have learned and just from hearing your story and so many other people's story, man. And even from you talking about Booster and him being on drugs until your husband, I don't care who it is, what it is, and how it happened. There is gold inside of every bad situation, every person. There is gold that you can get from everybody. It's a matter of how are you gonna keep on looking at your situation. Lakeva, you could have stayed stuck for a very long time. You could have stayed stuck. Yeah. You could have stayed in a place of. I mean, like think about her story. The girl said you say you 13. Mm-hmm. 13 years old selling crack. You think about what does society already say that she's gonna become? What is she gonna be? Like you have already beat the odds already. Like you came from a domestic violent family. Like you already beat the odds already.
But see, this was the thing even with that, and some people know, but a lot of people don't know. When we came here, my ribs was broken. My daddy had jumped on me and beat me and broke my ribs.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So I was kind of rough at that point because of that. You know, so I had some family members that, oh, she mean, she nasty, she this. No, she hurt.
Right.
She's hurt. And I want to say this to a lot of people. Stop judging people that you just think got attitude. Something is wrong with them.
Right.
You understand? Something is wrong when a person is mad and angry all the time. It's something wrong. Mm-hmm. I just wish it was a Lakeva that would have said, come here, let me talk to you. But I was judged. Man, listen. Oh, Lord, I almost got some tears then. I'm for real because I was judged so by my family, by people, like grown people. Mm-hmm. You know, I remember even a situation where somebody told, I can't say the titles, but they told some girls that I was hanging around with, don't hang around her because she ain't no good. You don't even know me. How could you speak that? You don't know me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so it was very hurtful growing up like that and being judged all the time. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And what they fail to realize, I just wanted somebody to love me. I just wanted somebody to treat me like I see you treat other people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I see you laughing and joking with them, but then when you dealing with me, you got an attitude. So right. Yeah, I'm going to give you attitude back.
You know what that made me think about, man? It made me think about how, like, I don't know, you were a kid then, right?
Yeah.
When you think about how many young girls are living Lakeva's situation right now, how many children are in families that are actually living her situation right now, like being angry, being upset, being, like, you know, just mad about about family situation, like having to carry the weight. Like he was said she stole stuff so that it would not, like you stole clothes like when you were a kid.
I stole clothes. Well, I mean, food wise, I was always good. But this is the thing with my mama. My daddy beat my mama for 15 years straight, and right there about them last 2 years, it got worse. He had started snorting powder, so it had got worse. And this is the thing. He had to start beating her so bad that she was falling unconscious. It was getting very bad. And so she was messed up. She needed to heal her own self. She couldn't heal me. She couldn't help me.
So what were you doing at those times when he was beating your mom? Like, what were you like? You were at the house?
Yeah, I would be there. We would be there. Me and my brother, we would be there. We would be there. We would either be there, and then like with me, my skin's so thick because of that. Mm-hmm. He might hit my mama, blood might shoot out. Y'all better not cry. You better stand right there. You better not cry. And so I don't hardly cry. It took a long time for me to have emotion because of that. I could not shed tears. My skin thick, or suck it up, get your stuff together. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because of that. Wow. I was brainwashed into not having feeling. So I didn't care about nothing. I really didn't.
Until, when you think about that, when you see your mama getting hit like that, and somebody telling you better not cry, it's like, well, what else could anybody else hurt me with?
Listen, my daddy hit my mom in the mouth with a frying pan and knocked all her front teeth out.
Wow.
I had to be about 7 or 8 years old. That was probably the most horrific thing I ever saw in my life. Blood was everywhere. And so he did it like in the kitchen. So when she came around, we knew something happened, but we didn't know what. Blood was all over her. And even now, sometimes I wake up from seeing her with that blood all over her. That's an image I will never be able to get out of my head. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And so when you see stuff like that, and you see how people mistreat people, and it was rough. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And trying to process that at that early of an age. And, listen, I remember one time my daddy slapped me so hard. He slapped me so hard, he left his handprint in my face. Wow. So I went straight in the bathroom and just started holding a cold compress on my face with the paper towels to try to make the red go away, because I was like, if I go in the class, they're going to ask me what's wrong, what happened to my face. Right. You could see his hand in my face. And that's what I'm saying. When you don't have to deal with those kind of things, people, well, why you look like that? I learned to keep a straight countenance. Mm-hmm. So sometimes my straight countenance looks mean, when in actuality, it's not mean. It's just that I was taught, don't cry. I was taught, don't move. Like, I go to people's house now still. I go to somebody house. If you think, I ain't hardly moving in this chair.
Lakeva. Y'all, let me tell you about Lakeva. Lakeva phone is sitting right here. I was like, Lakeva, so what time is it? Is it almost 8 o'clock? Y'all, this joke is set right here in this chair, like my phone over there. You can look at it. She ain't got up since she been here, like.
Because that's what I'm saying. Even here, I am 37 years old. That stuff is still programmed. When you go to somebody's house, you sit down and you don't move till you getting ready to go. Here I am, 37. My daddy dead. I'm still sitting down. And you see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That stuff follows you.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. People have to understand, man. I done been going through like back to back. Listen, I can remember sitting before I came back. My husband thought that, I don't know what he thought. I think he thought I had done lost my mind down in the kitchen. But for a second, I was like, God, this cannot be my life. This is not the life you done gave me. I get out of one thing and go straight into something else. Boom, boom, it's hitting me. You ain't giving me time to get off.
Right.
Now listen, I know how to fight, but you ain't getting me. Listen, let me get off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so it was so rough. Cause see, once one thing goes wrong, sometimes it triggers those old things. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So I was going through so much, it started triggering other stuff. So now I had a little issue at the church. I'm ready to beat up by 2 or 3 people in the church. And I know if I beat these people up, they're going to say she ain't saved. So they can't beat the people up. Right. So I'm sitting in the church trying to hold on to the Lord. No, I'm going to just get up and punch somebody right in the throat. So I'm serious. I'm serious, because what it was doing was it was making all that anger, mm-hmm. all that aggression come back. And so for me, I guess most of this testimony right here is more so, it's been a thought. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so this is the thing too with all of this. That's a place I do know I'll never want to have to go. I will never want to go back to that place. I don't never want to be so confused that I don't know what's going on and I'm ready to throw in the towel and give it all up. I don't ever want to be in that place again.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So by me sitting down and being in that room and listening and reading and just meditating on the Word of God, I was able to put some things in perspective.
Right.
Not just for myself, but for my marriage and for my life. Just period. It's got to be some order. It's got to be together. Because at the end of the day, I have so many people that I know look up to me, man. Mm-hmm. And like I said again, I would never want to cause any of the people that follow me, watch me, talk to me, I've given words to, I would never want them to stumble because I didn't fail.
Right.
You know, I think that, you know, we have to reach out and help each other.
Right.
That's the only way this gonna work.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only way we gonna be able to move effectively. And I tell them at work all the time, listen, teamwork make the dream work.
Right.
And that's even in our everyday life. Teamwork make the dream work. We cannot keep downing each other or assuming you know something. You don't know what you think you know.
Right.
You don't listen. You don't even
necessarily know what you see.
That's true. It was so many rumors about why I was at home. It was ask me. I would told you. First of all, during that time I would told you mind your own business. But I wasn't walking right.
Go watch a live video. She'll tell you.
Exactly. Mm. I just want everybody to know this. I did stumble. Mm-hmm. I stumbled. I did. But now, watch me get back up. Those were the things, that's one of the biggest things, the reason why I wanted to do this, because I'm not so great. Nobody's so great. Mm-hmm. That you're not going to ever stumble. But listen, in the stumble, you just got to know how to catch your balance and stand up.
Right.
Now, if I had slept with somebody, that would have been a fall. You understand? Because I'm married. And now I'm a woman going, I know better.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If I had got back out there and started selling drugs, that would have been a fall. Mm-hmm. I thank God for giving me the cushion.
That stuff. Even from that, you still could have got back up. I mean, it would have been a fall.
No. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, I'm not saying I couldn't have got back up from it. I'm just saying I thank God that He gave me a cushion.
Oh, okay.
To let me just stumble and not fall. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because that, I'm telling you, that is one of my major prayers. Don't let my lifestyle cause nobody to fall. If anything, if I can't help somebody, I don't want to hurt nobody.
Right.
Listen, I'll shut my social media down. I'll cut it all off before I let you watch me do something wrong and then I done set somebody back. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Man, that is an absolutely awesome heart to have, like, to consider other people, like, in your life and the stuff that you've gone through, to consider somebody else, like, you know, like, I'm concerned about somebody else's life, mine too, but I'm concerned about you, about your well-being, your spiritual walk, like, I want to help you be able to keep on being great, but otherwise, I don't even want to do it no more. For you to say that you'll shut it down, yeah, like, that's huge. That is huge.
Listen, no, I'm not going to, listen, I'm not going to listen, I'm always love the Lord. But if I was in such a setback state, I would do not one live. You understand? Because listen, you can't, I'm not going to live a double standard.
Right.
This is what it is, and this is who I am. But listen, I might be a little rough around the edges, but this is what I stand for. And I stand for holiness, righteousness. I don't dot every I. I don't cross every T. But for the most part, I try my best to live as holy as possible. Mm-hmm. And that's why, even though that was a stumble, it still was a fall to me. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, I just, you know, I guess since we talking about it, since we on here, let me just go ahead and say I apologize for anybody that saw me with that music playing, or anybody that saw me some places I probably shouldn't have been, or pulling up in places, you know. Let me apologize, you know, because that's not me. That's not me no more. It ain't gonna never be me, you know. Listen, it's in my blood now. It's in there. But that's
been
not
washed.
right.
It's a little bit washed.
Oh, hallelujah! Thank you for change.
Yeah, I'm so grateful that Lakeva came on and shared her testimony. I hope that y'all got something out of it, man. I hope that, like, even if for right now it might not mean nothing to you, but man, put it on the shelf. Remember that God brought her through. He's still taking her through. Her testimony is still being written. I don't know if she already started or not, but I see books after books after books. Lakeva, I'm going to tell you what I see. What I see right now. I see you. This is you doing live and the platform that you're on. This is very small, very small compared to where you're gonna go. Like a lot of times people are so afraid to share their testimony about their life, about what God is doing for them. Man, I just see God. I just can see, like, right now in my mind's eye, I just see books being spit out of your mouth, just books, and like changing lives. Like and even right now, I hear jail ministry. There is something on the inside of you that you'll take this to the jailhouse. Like, you will minister to women that are inside of jail. Like, I can see this stuff inside of my mind. I mean, I'm so excited for you. I'm excited that you allowed me to sit down to talk to you and you share your testimony on my live. I'm excited, man. I don't know what God is gonna do, but I know it's gonna be great. Like, and for you to say that the position that you're gonna stay in, that you know that you're gonna praise God, that you're gonna serve God, that this is who you are. That alone takes you to another place. That alone, hold it fast to that. That's good. I'm telling you, man, I'm excited for you, but I don't know. Have you even ever thought about writing a book? Have you started?
Yes. Actually, I have started. I've been writing. Got some things in my phone. You know, I don't know how fast that's gonna push off. Mm-hmm. But I also have a Christian girls line of T-shirts that I wanted to do. Mm-hmm. You know, it's just have some cute little sayings or whatever on the back. You know, just to push people to another little level, another place. I had a long time ago, I had started this thing called Precious Doves, but I never really could get it up off the ground because I did need a little bit of funding or a little bit of help, and a lot of little girls that I was trying to mentor or whatever, you know, I just never could, because I was funding it myself, and so I never could get it to where I wanted it to be. But, you know, I have spoken to so many kids' lives too, and that's what I'm saying. A lot of those girls, well, that's been 3-4 years ago, but no, a lot of those girls now are 18, 19, 20. Right. And I've had some of them come back and say, you know what? You remember that day when you taught us blah, blah, blah? Or you remember you said, I appreciate you. I'm glad you told me that because I remembered what you said. Mm-hmm. And so it's stuff like that that keeps me going. It's stuff like that makes me, that keeps me motivated into wanting to keep going forth with teaching and preaching and just everything. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to be honest with you. I could easily go and be a motivational speaker. But that's not what I would want to do, because at the end of the day, a lot of times with motivational speakers, they leave off God. I ain't gonna leave that out. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. I can't leave that out. That is all I got. That's all I know. You know what I'm saying? And that's just being honest, because when I looked around, like I said, in that room, ain't nobody in here but me and the Lord. That's all I got. Mm-hmm. He ain't never left me. He never lied to me. Right. You know what I'm saying? He didn't say I was coming and didn't show up. I'm serious. I'm being honest that we serve such an awesome God, and I can't even explain how many times I done been in situations with my daddy or with Booster, and I hear the Lord start speaking. Or He'll put a song in my heart and I just start singing. My thing is, y'all, this is my thing. So let me look at the camera real good. This is my thing to you. Make eye contact with you. Real good. So this would be my thing to y'all. Don't lose your hope. Don't lose your faith. And you gotta keep that song in your heart. Music can take you a couple of different ways. Mm-hmm. When you're dealing with rap music, sometimes it'll put you in the wrong mindset. You know, when you're dealing with R&B music, it'll sure enough put you in the wrong mindset. You understand? Drew Hill come on, your mind in the wrong spot. She said Drew Hill. It'll take you somewhere. So keep a song of praise on your hearts. Continuously, music is playing in my head. And now I can get away with R&B because it don't take me nowhere. So I can do R&B and it does not bother me, but that's not for everybody. But when it comes down to staying in a place with God, no man, no woman will ever be able to take that place. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And at the end of the day, you know, we be looking for this and we looking for that. And like I told you in the beginning, I was looking for something.
Right.
None of the people can give me what I was looking for because it was the Lord that I needed.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Right. But I didn't know that then. I know that now. Mm-hmm. And even in me being angry with people for not reaching out, looking at, God needed me to be right where I was so that He could speak, so that I could listen to hear what He had to say, get unclogged from all the stuff everybody else had to say. You have to have a relationship with God, whether you're a prophet or not. You don't have to be a prophet to have a relationship. And I think that's where people get things mixed up. It's levels to this. Stay on your level, whatever it might be. You understand? You understand. And on that level, keep a relationship with God. Because even when times when I couldn't sow a seed, mm-hmm. like I couldn't pay my tithe. Let's say I couldn't pay my tithe, I still would help somebody. I couldn't give that $100 I need to give for my tithe, but so and so needs such and such. Him, take this. This all I got to give to him. Mm-hmm. It wasn't enough for me to send for the tithe, but it was enough for me to help them. So let me help them. Right. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So sometimes we get so caught up in, I got to do this, I got to do that. We doing that stuff for sure. Do it in secret so God can bless you openly. Right. You know, you see what I'm saying? And so I'm not saying don't pay your tithe. That is not what I'm saying, because y'all know the church lights got to stay on. But what I'm saying is, if it's not enough to do what you need to do with, and you can still help somebody that really need it, give it to them. God is going to honor that you fed somebody that was hungry. Mm-hmm. If that was all you had. Right. You know what I'm mm-hmm. saying? You're not being selfish with what you have. And I promise you, everything I've needed, I have not asked nobody for nothing. Somebody did bless me with $50 a week. The week I came home, while I was in and out, somebody sent me some money. Other than that $50, nobody has given me anything, but God done supplied everything I needed.
And so now you got your job back and stuff, right?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good with I'm good with my job or whatever, you know. But I'm still I got other avenues and stuff that I'm trying to get situated and, you know, go get to doing hair down here and all that stuff. So
that is awesome. I'm so glad, y'all. Lakeva is so animated and she's so real and so funny. But y'all, I'm so glad that she came out to be with us on tonight. I want to thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you for sharing this video. Take a nugget, eat it, put it on the shelf, whatever you got to do with it. I want to tell you all about my sponsor, which is my very own salon, Salon Divine. It's in Thompson, Georgia, 421 Jackson Street. If you want to schedule an appointment, my number is 706-986-8174. If you would like to be a sponsor of my show, Latrice the Enlightener, and if you want to help me make it grow, whatever it is that you want to do, you can inbox me, Latrice Clemens or Latrice the Enlightener. I want to ask you guys to go subscribe to my YouTube page, Latrice the Enlightener. Follow me. I'm not doing this just for myself. I know I've learned that a lot of times people's testimony helps them either being transparent and sharing their testimony. It helps them go to another place. Like, I was encouraged by sharing testimony because I know that it means to do again. Whatever he did for somebody else, you might need to hear it. You might have needed to know that Lakeva, that God gave her breakthrough, that Lakeva came from the place that she came through. Somebody identifies with her story. It might not be you. It might be the other person watching it somewhere else. But somebody identifies with her story and they see her at this place and her testimony is still being written. Know that if you still got breath in your body, your testimony is still being written. And if you have a story that you want to share, if you have like something inside of your life that you know can help somebody else, and if you just want to be free, a lot of times we can get free just by sharing. Inbox me. Let me know that you want to be on, and I want to share your story with everybody else. So I want to encourage y'all, man, to become transparent with your own self. Become one with Jesus and who he created you to be. Live out purpose and fulfill your very own life. Thank you again, Lakeva, for being on. Y'all look at Lakeva. She got that look like. Thank you, Lakeva, for coming on. If you got a story, inbox me. I know y'all got a story. Like I had to reach out to Lakeva and tell her she had a story to share on my show, y'all. I had to tell her, but she knew she had a story anyway. But y'all can follow Lakeva. Is it okay if they follow you on your
They probably already do. That's why all them people on there.
Oh, hey y'all, Lakeva Live. But thank y'all for tuning in. I'm so grateful about being here tonight. Tune in next Monday. You might be the person that I'm interviewing. Thank you so much. Y'all have a good night.
Mwah.